Actually, Joanne Overholt, the COVID vaccine is making people magnetic. She had a demonstration. It kind of failed, and she, I don't know, said, "It's I'm in a room." It's like a magician, like I'm in a room where the aura is weird. It's interesting. She showed it via her house. I don't know what she put on her. I guess it's like a regular refrigerator magnet. But why are they allowing these people to speak in Congress? Isn't there some sort of fucking vetting process at the front door? Like, all right, you're going to adjust the floor. What do you got for us? The COVID vaccine made me magnetic.
Nope.
Yeah.
I definitely learned from the show Parks and Recreation on NBC that fucking public forums are truly fucking the devil's dance floor. So no, I'm not surprised at all. This is like people get to go up there and be like, check it out, look at me while I try to put this non-magnetic fucking metal to my body and it doesn't stick because I'm an idiot.
By the way, it's on Ohio Legislative Committee, so it's at a state level, but it's still real deal. They're in Columbus. She's speaking before state legislature in front of presumably a room of elected individuals and educated people. Like, all right, what I present to you today is that the COVID vaccine has made me magnetic. Like, what was she looking to fucking accomplish?
Well, okay. Now, if you take any piece of like metal, a magnet, especially any smooth surface, it will stick to your skin right now.
Yeah.
For a minimal length of time. And if you're sweaty at all, if later in the day when you've had more oil build up on your skin, more metals will stick to you. Right. And I'm willing to bet that she wanted to be nice, neat, tidy, and clean when she went to this stupid fucking meeting and probably washed all that natural skin oil off of her before she went in and decided to try to stick a key to the side of her neck to where it promptly fell right the fuck off. She's like, this is the best part. She goes, so if it's not magnetic, then why don't you explain this? And then, or this. Oh, explain it.
Right? Like, she still has the audacity to be like, so, none of you's answering, huh? Even though my demonstration just failed right before your eyes. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, man.
There was I brought him up.
And by the way, Wes.
Go ahead.
Well, just to answer your point about like who can speak at a town hall meeting or anything like that.
Right.
The answer is anyone. When I was a part of an asshole morning show, we would find things that were happening in a local town, and we would go and we would make the most asinine fucking points we possibly could. I thought it was hilarious.
I thought this was state. I didn't think this was like a town or county.
Doesn't matter. If it's a public forum,
okay,
anyone can speak. You guys could go down and make some of the wildest illogical claims about any ordinance in Baltimore City. As long as you get there early enough and you get your name in that little fucking wedding registry book, they're calling you up for 5 to 10 minutes.
You ever see those videos of like the bros in like San Diego or something? Fucking, they keep going in front of this like town council. One was about like chicken wings, like not calling boneless chicken wings because they're not chicken wings, they're chicken nuggets. And then like I think Tito Ortiz is on like the town council where they're at, so they went once to ask him to come with them to the fucking skate park so that they could use their scooters without being bullied, so that he could protect them. Like, yo, the public can do whatever the fuck they want at these things.
No, it makes sense. I mean, we're paying them. You know, they work for us. So there was a really good. I brought him up on the show before. He died, I think, last year. Not COVID related, old age. James Randi, who had this wonderful, but James Randi Foundation. But he used to hold this thing. It was an open wager of $1 million to anyone that could produce paranormal activity, and that was a very wide range of things. But back in the 60s, 70s, it progressively got more and more money. But there was this fucking guy. He's like a typical Randy, mustache, worked at had his own dojo, and he brought students in, I'm using air quotes, under the pretense that he could do supernatural things. Like, one of his major tricks was he could move pages from a phone book with, like, you know, with the whisk of a hand. Like, he could like have them fold, but when the phone book was laid flat and opened in the middle. All right. And really what he figured out was he could create like super strong gusts of air through his mouth without being detected of it. So he goes on this television show, national television. James Randi puts packaging peanuts in front of the telephone book. Says, "Okay, do it now." He's like, "I'm feeling a weird static force coming from the fluorescent lights. I don't know if I could do this." It's like, he's fucking, that's what this reminded me of. It's like, I'm going to perform something in front of you. And when they get, you know, all things are going, people can't do paranormal stuff. Sorry, folks. Can't do it. But we do have that 5G chip in us too, the COVID. That's been proven.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what she was proving. Her point was that they have put this metallic substance inside of us so that they can program us through the 5G towers. So, you know, I honestly, as soon as she should definitely lose her nursing license and just
right.
Yeah. Like, if you're, I mean, I can understand there's certain points about being anti-vax that I can get down with. This is a new thing. You guys even got on me. I've gotten the vaccine, and I said it's an experimental thing. By experiment, it was rolled out very quickly, and it's the first time it's ever been used. I would say that classifies it at least marginally as an experimental treatment. Although, I know the research has been done over 10 years, and it's not a fucking... And 5G was just invented like 2 years ago. So they thought ahead. They thought ahead about the programming. They injected us with the T2 fucking serum. Now we've got like liquid metal just fucking running through our veins. Anyway, fucking twat rags.
We're magnetic now. We're all Magneto.
Yeah.
Can't you
That's
see?
cool.
Yeah, it's a problem. Is that
I
what
haven't
you
dropped the call since I got my vaccine.